Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Rob Ninkovitch and Chandler Jones. Of course, everybody knows that Chandler's brother, John Jones, is the UFC light heavyweight champion. We came to the Patriots practice. Talk a little about football and a little bit of fight. Are you a fight fan?
Yeah, definitely. You know, out here you got to make sure you got good hands. So, you know, if you have good hands for fighting, you can have good hands for playing football. So, Bones Jones, watch out. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, that's it.
I'm joking. I'm not messing with him.
I gotta wonder, Chandler, because we all talk about this. John has even said in the past, I think he said, like, he can't dribble a ball, he can't play other sports. Is that true?
Yeah, it's very true. You know, I feel like God gave me all the abilities of run, jump, catch, and throw. And John needs a little help, so, you know, we'll get a video of that, of John running around. But definitely, I'm excited about UFC coming down here. I did a little off-season MMA training, actually with my brother. Did a lot of handwork, a little bit of boxing, and hopefully it helps me on the field.
Nice. Well, that's the thing I have to wonder, too, because the agility of fighting, the mental quickness and stuff, that's got to serve you as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, football it's all about speed. So, you know, the faster you get on, get off people, just like fighting, you know, first guy to have the first step, quick hands. I mean, that's who's going to have the upper hand.
Now, were you a wrestler too? Your brother's obviously so good at that. Does that help you in terms of tackles?
It did. Actually, I wrestled from 3rd to 8th grade, and then I quit and started playing basketball. That's where I got the basketball skills from, and John didn't. But yeah, I wrestled, and it definitely helps. It was a lot of grappling. You know, you're grabbing jerseys and you're throwing. So that helps. You know, it helps you to get off and disengage with a guy to make a play.
So have you ever taken a punch from him or swung at him?
You know, he's got real long arms, so I really don't want to get hit by those because it's kind of like a whip. You don't want to get whipped, you know, in the chin with one of those. But you know, I got a helmet on, so that's one advantage of playing football. I'm not really getting any, you know, real hits to the head. Right. It's not like I'm taking knuckles to the chin, so I'll keep my helmet on.
Well, I tell you what, it's interesting that you bring up the reach thing, because I'm sure, Chandler, you know this, you hear this all the time. John Jones only wins because of that reach advantage, because his arms are incredibly long. But talk to us about your brother. I mean, how gifted do you think he is? And when you watch him fight, how do you feel watching him?
Well, I'm not a professional fighter, but my arms are longer than his. But he still beats me up every day, or he will beat me in a fight. But it's a big advantage, you know. You're coming to a guy and you're trying to approach a guy, and before you can even touch him, he's already touching you. So that's a big disadvantage going into a fight with someone with a shorter reach than John. So you know, that's a big advantage that I have too, you know, adding to my game. And when you have long arms like that and you can use it and you know how to use it, that's the biggest thing. A lot of people will have it and don't know how to use the tools. But when you learn how to use it, like John, he has it down pat. It's fun to watch.
Well, what's incredible, I know you know a little bit about the background of his family. All of you are gifted athletes, and we joked with John a long time ago about what did your mother feed you or something. I mean, can you explain that? Because people are like, did they put TRT or human growth hormone? Like, what? How?
Check the water.
That's what I'm saying. What happened?
I don't know.
Actually, we would eat anything. We're big on leftovers. My mom would cook a big pot of whatever she cooked, and that would be the food for the first 2 or 3 days. It would be leftovers, and we'd just eat that, and then she would cook a big another pot. So she just cooked tons of food and huge portions of it, and we just ate it.
Nice. Very nice. So now, have you been to a live UFC event ever?
Yeah, I went to, I think they had one at Foxwoods, or actually, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was Foxwoods or the local casino around here. It wasn't MMA, obviously, right. With the, like, as big as UFC, but I've been a few. They're cool. I enjoy watching them, and, you know, when the season's over and I have some time, I'd love to catch a few with this guy.
He'll be here this weekend. He'll be there with me this weekend.
All right,
he's coming with me. Yeah, I want to drag him out.
Well, you know how it is. It's a lot of fun, and there's not
Mohican Sun. That was what it was. Okay, that's where I was at. Yeah.
No, for sure. When you go to a live event, you know, there's nothing like it. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just like football, you know, when you see it in person, and you respect the guys that are doing it much more. So, and I'm sure him being so close to the ring with his brother in there, sorry, the octagon, you know, those guys are live, and those guys are scary. So, you know, I'm happy that I'm friends with him. So
I feel like it's pretty nerve-wracking. Like I said in every interview, that I get more nervous for his fights than my own games, because in that sport, you know, anything can happen. Guy can go out there, you know, God forbid, you know, break an arm or break a leg, and it's illegal almost, you know. So I mean, obviously it will stop the fight, but then again, you know, that sport, you know, anything goes. You know, you just have to be on top. You have to be on top of your game and just be perfectionist.
What'd you do when you saw the toe?
Oh my goodness! Actually, I saw it in backstage, and there's a picture actually up, and we picked my brother up when he had the big cast on his leg. But it looked pretty nasty. I thought it was broken, but it was just a little dislocation, so he's fine.
Nice. All right, well, that's good. And I should ask, obviously, everybody who knows MMA Heat knows I'm a huge Patriots fan. So how's the season looking? How are you guys feeling right now, early?
No, we feel good. You know, early training camp still. We're still working hard to, you know, improve and get better and better. So come season, you know, we're out there flying around and making a lot of plays. So I look forward to it.
Yeah.
That's true what he said, you know. The main thing is just taking a day at a time and just letting those days stack, and then everyone doing their job, and we should be fine.
Yeah, I have to say I was crushed when Welker got, I went over to the Broncos because there's Broncos in my family, Broncos fans in my family, and we like to razz each other. But I think we're going to be okay with Amendola, yeah?
Yeah, Danny, terrific player, quick guy. Slot guy, you know, he's going to be doing some similar things as Wes was. But, you know, that's the business. You got to just move on and just play the next year. You know, each year is going to continue to move on, so you just got to move on as well.
Nice. And lastly, Chandler, how long do you think your brother will reign? He's fighting Alexander Gustafsson next. Alex is very gifted as well. John will still have the reach advantage, but how long do you think John's going to be the champ?
Forever. That's right. As long as he's fighting, and I'm not trying to be biased. You know, he's my brother, but forever. You know, I'm his hugest fan. I don't know if he knows it, but I'm his biggest fan. So he'll reign forever.
Very nice. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great season.
Take care. Thank you.